Hello, welcome. Today we're talking about religion, specifically
Cults. We are going to tell each other about a few cults we've researched and discuss them, and wow, some of these are really bad.
a couple were so bad we couldn't even include them.
Well, let's get started.
Okay, so the first cult that we have here is Heaven's Gate. It was founded by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles in the 1970s. It was a cult that had a very complicated belief system involving aliens, spaceships, and imminent recycling of the planet Earth.
Sounds kind of crazy.
After Bonnie Nettles died in 1985, Applewhite took the group to even further extremes, and in 1997, he began claiming that a spaceship was following the Hale-Bopp comet. This spacecraft would carry Heaven's Gate members to the next level of existence, or so he claimed. And while living in a rented home in San Diego, him and his 38 followers died by suicide by taking phenobarbital mixed with applesauce. They all wore the same uniform and Nike shoes and had $5.75 in their pocket.
Tasty applesauce.
Yeah. And as of today, the Heaven's Gate website still exists and is maintained by two of the group's followers.
That's surprising. I thought they would have died from the applesauce.
Okay, and now we will be moving on to the cult that Corbin has for us.
I'm going to be talking about the People's Temple. So it was founded by Jim Jones, and he's from Indiana, actually. He was kind of crazy. He grew up poor, and his parents left him. He got a cult following in Indiana, and then they moved to California. And he got along really well with the local leaders there in San Francisco, and they attracted a whole bunch of people. But he had some really bad habits that included beating women and drug abuse, and he got in trouble with the local authorities. So
I wonder why.
Him and a bunch of his followers, they all went to Guyana in South America because they bought land there and they set up a whole compound. And they were kind of living there for a bit until a bunch of the families back in America of the members of the cult got really concerned because they hadn't heard from their relatives in a long time. So a representative named Leo Ryan, he founded a committee to investigate what was going on in the Jonestown compound. And he flew there by plane, and he met with Jim Jones, and they had a nice discussion. Until when Ryan went to get back on the plane, a bunch of guys with guns from the compound came and they killed him. And so Jim Jones got really scared that, killing a congressman had serious repercussions. So him and all of his followers drank Kool-Aid that included cyanide, and they all died.
Oh, that was the one where they killed themselves with Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's the best Kool-Aid I've ever
And
had.
a day later...
My favorite.
A day later, they were found dead by the Guyanian authorities, and that's the end of.
Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Tune in next time for our episode where we discuss CIA psyops.
Bye.